Hi everyone, and welcome to Guided Heart Tarot 77. My name is Danny. Thank you everyone for whoever joined us today. If they've been to the channel before, if you haven't, just so grateful that you made it here today. And hopefully this reading finds you well and finds you just at the right time. Maybe you're looking for a little sign or just hoping to see a little message to help confirm that, hey, I'm on the right path today. Okay. I'm right where I need to be in my life right now. I do not know what this deck is called. I do apologize. I have a bunch of decks. I keep all the boxes. Got this one like 6 years ago. No idea what it is. But it has to do with the full moon. So you're going to see a lot of full moons depicted in the illustrations. Lovely cards. Okay, I don't use them very often, but they're really beautiful. So that said, let's see what the person who found this video today needs to know right now. What would be helpful to the person who found this video today? All right, so we have the Star card. Love that. See? So pretty. So there's usually always a person in here with a really beautiful sky in the background. So many just fell out. All right, but anyhow, back to the start, you could be connected to the sign of Aquarius. We've got the Five of Swords. The Hierophant, so that's Taurus. The Six of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Be another row down here, so I'll just make sure I show you every card. You just won't be able to see it once I put it down. The Fool card. The Ten of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Let me get a card on the Fool here. Where is the Fool card here? The Eight of Wands. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Hanged Man. Why is the Five of Swords here? Too many. The Four of Wands. I feel like I saw that. No, a lot of fours here though. Okay. Put that over here for a second. All right, so with the Star card here, you know, when I see all the other cards here next to it, well, kind of around it, I guess, with the Four of Swords and Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, I feel like right now what we're trying to do is kind of get to this place of calm and peace in your mind with all the mental energy being in the state of conflict at the moment. And this could be regarding some kind of connection that you have, but I just feel like you're mentally clouded at the moment and you just want to find that peace. So it's like right now I just feel like you're wishing for like a strong hope, and this could indicate that sense of hope that one is looking for by looking up and just, you know, saying, hey, I need help here. I need help. So it's like looking for that guidance on how to get through something that's going on right now. Okay, so I feel like this is a very important time in your life to where you do need to sit back and really discover, you know, what this all means to you, whatever this is, whatever that's burdensome and, you know, hogging this, you know, like taking up so much space in your mind right now. Ten of Swords. Okay. I feel like right now you're just looking for answers. Okay, answers as to, and this could be about a person here that inflicted this kind of pain, you know, towards you, onto you, or at least that's how you're taking it. Somebody that's kind of stabbed you in the back multiple times, at least inflicted this pain onto you so many times, and you're just really trying to figure out what happened and rack your brain. So this is kind of a moment of processing for you. But I get with the Star card here, you're finding those answers. So you're healing as you go, okay, from all of this that's happened in your life, you know, and you can see how many wounds there are to heal with the Ten of Swords there. Okay, but this person has strength. They're reaching for, you know, they're reaching for strength. So I do feel that you will be coming out of this. Okay, so again, this could be somebody in your past with the Six of Cups here, somebody that you've had quite a history with. And that's, I think, why it hurts so bad, because there's so much that's, you know, you've been with this person for a really long time. Hierophant here. This could have been, I'm getting like, because when I see the Hierophant, you know, it talks about tradition and this, you know, just an elevated form of commitment with someone. But you know, with also this, I feel that, what is the word that I'm searching for? I'm so sorry. And with the Taurus here, I'm getting this like really grounded energy. Like you felt like this was here permanently. Like whatever relationship this was, I don't feel like you thought it could ever really go away because of the length of time that you've invested in this person. Like you both invested in each other. Okay. And you possibly could have thought with the Ace of Wands here, things were, you know, like new opportunities were coming in for the both of you. With the Five of Swords and the Four of Wands here. Okay, so with this, again, I feel like, I don't think you thought that anything could shake this structure because it was built on something very solid. Okay, and it's like everything appeared to be normal and fine and good. And then you have the Ace of Wands here. I feel like you were just about to add like another, you know, another layer to this, like another step in this commitment. Okay, another phase that you're about to reach. But with the Five of Swords here, something happened between you and this other person, and it's not clear where you guys stand at the moment. Okay, so this could have been a some kind of argument, and something that I don't feel like this made sense to you. I still, again, I feel like with all this overthinking that you really can't figure out what happened. It's just not clear to you. Okay, but it's becoming clearer. Okay, so there's kind of like this balance here of, you know, this overthinking that could be becoming more unhealthy for you, but also finding clarity and healing in that clarity, or healing, yeah, in the clarity, sorry. I don't know if this is making sense to you, but like, that's just what I'm getting, okay? The Fool card here. I feel like with the Fool card, you know, taking kind of caution, throwing caution to the wind and just taking this giant leap into the unknown, kind of haphazardly with the Eight of Wands here. That's like just like going for it. Okay, this also could be, we can kind of see this as a form of communication as well. So I feel like you're just going to say, screw it. Like, I just need to know. And you're going to reach out. Okay, and really try to get to the bottom of this. And I don't know if you've like, I think you overthought it so much and what you were going to say or how you're going to do it that you're like, you're kind of over that at the moment and just want to just get it out there. Almost like word vomit. I hate to say it like that, but almost like you impulsively react to your emotions and just want to start that conversation and start that dialogue. Okay. Because you do still, with the Ten of Pentacles, again, you didn't think this foundation could be shook. You saw a future with this person. And they envision that future too. This is not just one-sided. And I think, again, I used to see being blindsided. Okay. I'm kind of getting with the Four of Pentacles here, because I do feel like this open communication is available to them if they want, but I feel like they're a bit closed off at the moment. Okay, to receiving whatever it is that you want to talk about. Again, I just feel like this is left without any closure here with the Five of Swords. So I see you wanting to talk and perhaps them being kind of shut off. Four of Swords here too. Okay, so they could be healing from all of this too, just as much as you are. And so there's that moment or that feeling of needing the space to really think and consider, you know, what really needs to be said. Okay, and that was really vague on like what actually happened. So let's see if I can get a little more clarification on what happened. And, you know, I feel compelled to use just a few more cards from this deck. If I need any clarifying cards, I'll pull from a completely different deck. Okay. What transpired between these two people? What could be helpful to know within this relationship? Justice. Page of Pentacles. The Magician. Seven of Wands. Oh, that just fell on the floor. Hang on a sec. The Devil card here. I definitely need to get one more for that. Why the Devil card here? Temperance. Okay. Okay. So I think it's, you know, when I'm, you know, we're looking for reasons and stuff, this could be one of many, but what I'm picking up the most out of all this is that it's really just about how the communication is. And I'll explain in a sec. Because when I see the Magician card here, Seven of Wands, Devil, Temperance, I feel that somebody's temper gets the best of them. Okay, so it's like this behavior that comes out in these arguments. With the Devil card, this, you know, can be, in this case, kind of engaging in a way that's very forceful or very harsh. Okay, Seven of Wands. So in arguments and discussions, I feel that it could be you, but I feel like it's the other person in this case. The other person acts very defensively, and it's very difficult to have a reasonable discussion with them because they are on the defense anytime, and maybe a lot of the time when things come up, you know, a disagreement or just something that should be discussed or needs to be discussed, an argument or whatever. Magician, I feel like in a way there's some manipulation here, almost like, kind of like, I don't necessarily get gaslighting, but I get them kind of manipulating the situation here and kind of turning things around on to you, perhaps. Okay, so I can see why that puts you in this state of confusion mentally. And why there might have been an argument and somebody walked away. Like, it's almost like they, and with the Justice card too, I feel like they justify this. It's almost like they can't, it's because they can't control their own emotions. They deflect it and put it onto you and just like walk away, leaving you super confused. But it's like them not taking responsibility for whatever it is that, you know, brought up this argument. It's a way of just sort of pushing it off and then not necessarily making it about you, but just blowing it off and not taking responsibility for whatever just happened, if they happen to be in the wrong or whatever the case is, right? Page of Pentacles. So what they give you is something very, you know, very minimal to work with, like having no say. So they say their piece. It's just, you know, their way or kind of the highway. Very like they justify their behavior, and their behavior is just like on one. I don't know. I'm just getting that. I'm even confused. Like, I just feel like they leave you feeling very like, what just happened? Like, what just, is it my fault? It's your fault, but it's hurting you. So I don't feel, I mean, I feel like this has happened so many times. You know what I mean? And it's like, and the cycle is like, you know, you guys make up or some way still stay together. And that's what, and this has happened for a really long time with the Six of Cups. Okay, you guys have been together forever. And I feel like just because there's a commitment, I feel that you don't think that this really could go anywhere, because it always comes back together somehow. But right now I think it's reached its threshold. And in a way, I feel like they know that, and they're kind of staying away. I feel like they feel like they need to kind of work on some things too. Very closed off energy. Okay, because at some point they need to take, again, that level of responsibility for their behavior and start validating yours, because it's starting to make you feel like a little cuckoo nuts. Okay, or a lot that way. Okay. All right, you guys, let's see. Let me get some cards to maybe help with finding more clarity or some advice. Again, I should always preface that when I say advice, or kind of explain, when I say advice, doesn't mean that it should be taken. Really, you always follow your own intuition when it comes to advice. You're going to hear a lot of it, but I'm just hoping that something here, you know, really, something helps you. Okay. Five of Cups. Okay. The World card. Four of Cups. We did talk about cycles and things kind of happening repeatedly, kind of over and over again, right? The Ace of Wands twice. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Let's stop there for a second. Okay. So I do feel that this person feels guilty. You know, Five of Cups talks about, like, it could be like emotions that we reflect on that make us feel, that we end up feeling guilty, just reflecting on things that have happened, and just sadness in general, just looking back and just feeling emotionally emptied from a situation. Okay, because we have three cups that are typically like just spilt over, whatever the contents were, just spilled out, and we have two cups still standing. Okay, so I feel like this is both of your energies too. Two people here feeling pretty withdrawn from one another and just feeling a loss of some kind and feeling the distance. But, you know, again, we saw a lot of healing energy here. So I feel like the need to kind of separate for a little bit too. And I do feel like there's a little bit of separation. And a lot of that has, some of that has to do, 4 cups here, just, you know, ignoring. There's a point in which you might feel like if they're apologizing, you kind of start ignoring it. So they ignore you because they're kind of in the, I see them being kind of being in the wrong here, at least with how they're treating you in an argument. And then their apologies might just fall on deaf ears at some point because, you know, we want to close these cycles. You know, you don't want to see this pattern happening over and over and over again as it has been. It's just hurt you so much with that 10 of Swords there. It's like, how many more times could I possibly go through this? I am exhausted. So if they try to present an explanation or apology, I just don't feel like you're feeling it at this time. Okay, you want to see something actually change. The 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this is a healthier type of focus right now, right? So this person isn't focusing so much on the overthinking and what I did wrong and how this happened and all this stuff. It's like, you know, or does this keep happening even? This is a focus on kind of more material world. So this is focusing perhaps on yourself, kind of things that fulfill you. Because I see some like sustenance here, and I see, you know, these different cycles of the moon happening here. So I feel like, you know, the days are going to keep going, and I feel like you're just kind of building yourself back up again. Whatever has felt depleted in your life, I feel that, you know, you're bringing things back to your life, and that's primarily where you want to focus. I feel like there's a kind of like burst of like color up here at the top, like in a lot of ways, you know, I mean, this is such a big change from this energy. So once you remove your focus off, you know, that relationship and just what's in the here and now, it's like it brightens your mood up. It brightens up you. Gives you kind of that hope again. I'm not saying that this relationship, I don't see that anything is really ending. I just see that there's time apart to really being able to focus and see things, you know, completely. With the Ace of Wands here, this could spark a creative event in your life too, or just a new approach on this particular, with this particular person. And this could kind of show them a new side of you as well. So let me pull a few cards on that. That was too many. What do you see between these two people? What do you see between these two people coming in after some time of reflection and healing? What do you see for these two people? 9 of Wands. Okay. I like that. I'll tell you why. More cards. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Swords. Two here. I got the Magician again. King of Pentacles and the Magician. Let's see what comes out right here. I just want to see. I don't ever pick the top card. I'm curious. Got the King of Swords on the top of the deck. Okay. So, you know, I'm asking about the energy of the relationship after some time of healing and introspection. And, you know, we got the Ace of Wands here. And then directly afterwards, we got the 9 of Wands. And it's almost like you could be like standing in your power. And we hear that a lot, but I do feel that like there's some confidence here. It's not like you kind of get out of your head about what role you have in this Because I don't feel like you're the biggest part of the role or the issue at hand here. I think it's the other person and their temperament, okay, and how they deal with situations. And I feel like that has been the battle in this relationship. And this is usually the card of the wounded warrior, you know, somebody who looks very weak, like they've been through so much. But I feel like that that part of the relationship made you stronger. So you could possibly decide, you know, no, I'm better off on my own right now. Okay. That foundation shook. I didn't think it could. And we had something strong. I thought you've known this person for a really long time, but that is something that you're not really, like, you're standing up for yourself. You're not really standing for that anymore. It matters to you to have this, you know, new start on your own. Okay. The World card here. So that's, again, new cycles. This is showing you that there is something else out there, that it's possible. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. So I feel that if you decide, my camera is falling. If you decide that this relationship could go somewhere, I'm just going to have to just hold that as really dumb, you guys. I'm so sorry. And very disruptive. I'm so sorry. If you feel that this relationship could go somewhere, I do feel that you want to pace it a little bit with the Knight of Pentacles. Right now, it's just kind of at a standstill. It's not going anywhere quickly. Okay, so there is movement in this picture with the Knight of Pentacles. There's movement, but it's just slow. This is like a meandering pace. Okay, so I feel like because you've been burned so many times, like you want to take some of the control into your hands. Okay, with the Magician card here. It's like you want control of this. You want to try, you know, just be like creating the culture in this relationship. Okay, so that's going to take some time for you to reintroduce that. So it's not like you're not talking Page of Swords here. Okay, so there could be, you know, just a little bit of like, you know, texting here and there, rebuilding this connection, rebuilding this relationship little by little. Okay, because you need to see something new, so it has to look different. King of Pentacles. I do feel that they are showing up much differently now, though. And I'm not assigning female or male roles to the situation, but I do see someone show, because King of Pentacles comes in and says, you know, I don't want to be that, I'm not coming in at the Knight of Pentacles anymore. I'm really showing you that I want that commitment. I want that in the material world. I want to show you that I can provide you the comfort, support, you know, I could be there for you. I could be your rock, your strength. Okay, I want you to trust me. You know, there's a lot of trust between these two souls over here, and it's like they want you by their side. They want you to feel safe. Okay, so they're not going, I don't feel like they want to go anywhere. They're really determined here, King of Swords. Okay, they're determined to stay in your life and figure out what that looks like. Okay, I don't see any kind of cups here, like knight or king or whatever, anything cups. I feel like they're very, they could be an earth sign or an air sign. Okay, so they're taking a different kind of approach to this. They're doing what logically makes sense, what they hope you need to hear. So they're being what they hope you want from them, you know, but you might not be getting much of an emotional response. But I think, you know, with these two cards here, I do feel that their energy is tempering quite a bit, but they have to show up and show that to you. Okay, but I feel like they're actively, you know, wanting to make that effort towards you. Okay, so I do see that. I'm going to leave it there. I don't at the moment do extended readings, but definitely if you have questions, please comment down below. If any of this meant something to you or is helpful, please comment down below, share with somebody that this could be meant for as well. I don't say that in all my readings, but you never know. You could know somebody that's going through this and that could be helpful to them as well if they're, you know, into these spiritual messages. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, spread that love around, give a lot to yourself, especially right now. We need that, okay? And just let that be contagious. Not the flu that's going around. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, take care and have a great day or night wherever you are on this planet. Bye, guys.